What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and share the video. It's an easy way to help the squad grow and give you more fire content, shows, and events. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll. Do you want to rock with the best? Then you'll need the right look to do so. Make sure you're looking top-notch with your very own Pro Logo by ProLogos.com. From channel art, thumbnails, avatars, and more, shop ProLogos.com to stay rocking with the best. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
I'm dizzy, baby, you know me, I'm repping the dirty, so fresh and so clean, I bling every time I'm speaking, you heard me? I just bought a Cadillac and about to throw some D's on it, but if I'ma take it back and throw some 23s on it, it's M Squad, money go getters, them paper chasers, them shine, stacking the figures, raining on gators, I'm Diz, now one hell of a nigga, certified player, I'm so fly, snatch up a brizzer and ice agent, I'm shot calling, getting money on the block, representing New Orleans, 40, this is why I'm riding, we basketballing, so all you gon' hear is switch, don't get mad cause you can't rock like this,
yeah. You see me sit low, riding behind him, but ooh, you can't rock like this. See me wasting your time to imitate mine, cause ooh, you can't rock like this.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And we are back with another Marvel Disney Plus MoonKnight review. This is episode number 4. And let me introduce the cast. I'm having some really crazy computer issues right now. I don't really know what's going on, but we're going to try to work through them, y'all. But first up, we've got the queen of the team, Miss Canada herself, one of the most beautiful women on the planet. You already know Miss Alien Fire. Bring it on in. How you doing, ma'am?
Hello. How is everybody today?
Hopefully everyone is good.
I hope so.
Is good. Next up, we have someone who I like to call the smartest woman I've ever met. Resident DSG troll lady, my new Fortnite duo, that's my partner. This cute little chaos kitty. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, madam?
Meow, everybody.
And we have a special co-host tonight. And I'm actually, tonight, golly, it's like middle of the day for me. But anyway, we have a really special co-host tonight. Golly, I said it again today. The guy is a comic book guru, and I'm hoping he can shed some light on MoonKnight.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So I'm actually really happy.
I need some big time.
I need context, y'all.
We all do.
But welcome to the stream for the first time, I should say, on the Disney Plus reviews, Mr. Hoarder Gamer. Welcome aboard, sir.
Hello, it's great to be aboard.
Man. Oh, welcome, and thank you for coming aboard, bro.
Thank you,
man. Woo! Okay, episode. First off, we got to talk to the chat real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in. Natasha, Miss Brazilian Honey is in the building. God, y'all don't understand what y'all just doing to me right now. Y'all got the stars in the building. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're bringing the stars out today. Jason Jones is in here. Nava Flo, Kitty Alien, y'all are here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and helping out in the chat as always. But let's get this show on the road, people. Y'all know I have to ask. Overall thoughts on the show, fire or trash? Episode number 4. Alien Fire. Talk to me, baby.
I'll have to say fire.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it right at that. We're going to switch places with you. Because I got to talk to Kitty next. I got to talk to my road dog next. Kitty, fire or trash? Episode number 4.
Fire, just like the 3 before.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Hoarder Gamer. I don't know if you've ever played Fire or Trash before, but I know you know how this works.
Well, I do.
Fire or Trash?
Fire.
Episode number 4. Fire. Okay.
Fire.
All right. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of this. I thought the episode was crazy. It was fire, but I really didn't understand what was going on. I really just was lost the entire episode, but I liked it. So let's get into it. Nitty gritty of it. Alien Fire. What did you like about episode number 4? What made it fire for you?
the ending. Well, the last 10 minutes of the show, it was crazy, but it was so good. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yes,
I
indeed.
love that. I love that. So yeah.
Kitty, same question. What made the episode fire for you?
I think it's still the back and forth between Steven and Mark. I really enjoy that a lot, and there was some real good humor in this episode in that part. So that was definitely my favorite.
Mr. Hoarder Gamer, what made the episode fire for you, good sir?
I will just say the Sam Raimi moment, and the easiest way to put that is Layla has a flair for the dramatic.
Ooh.
I don't know what the hell you talking about right now, man.
Alien
Like,
got
what?
it. Alien got it.
Yeah, could be two
What?
things, but we'll see, I guess.
Can you break that down for me? Because I mean, I'm lost right now, yo.
Oh,
The
sure.
episode was
I mean,
confusing
extremely
enough.
literal. That's where the canopic priest or sorcerer gets a flare to the eye.
See, say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I get it. All right. Now we gotta bring out the Birdman hands and all of that because we are going to talk about what we did not like about the episode. But before we do that, let me tell you what I liked about the episode. I thought the episode was fire too. It was crazy as hell, but to me, the best thing about this episode was Layla, and we'll get to that at the end. But she was just that dang on good, y'all. She was really that dang on good. But let's talk about what we did not like about the episode, and we'll start with the queen of the team, as always. My dear, is there anything that you did not like about the episode?
Well, yes, there was a plot hole at some point, and that kind of bugged me. It's when Steven and Layla were in this small antechamber, I guess, for lack of a better word. And Steven started tracing the eye symbol. And I was like, okay, but where did he get that from? To my knowledge, it was never explained unless I
had to watch that part twice myself.
I rewatched the scene and I was like, how did he come to that?
He didn't draw it. It was actually imprinted in there.
No,
He
I
just
said
removed the.
I said trace, but
Yeah. What
but
you're saying
still,
is, where
like,
did it come from? Yeah,
we couldn't even see it. Like, there was, if he had like just brushed it, like if it had been dust and he had brushed it off, then I would have understand. But no, it was like, I don't know. That
I
was
hear you. That part made me watch it twice as well. No, I'm serious. I hear you. That's one of the frustrating parts for me as well. Kitty, what didn't you like about the episode?
Actually, that part I could still figure out quite easily because he had done all that Egyptian research. So I thought in my head that he was kind of familiar with the Eye of the Horus, I think it was. So that's perfectly fine. But I had a plot hole a bit later when they were like in that chamber with that weird undead person, and they just found a different way to the sarcophagus, and for some reason all the bad guys already were inside and they never met. And I could not kind of figure that out, how they
what were they shooting?
Went past each other. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that's a big plot hole. Hoarder Gamer, what you got for me, bro?
Okay, I love the entire thing, and I will say a couple things real quick. One thing, you can almost look at it as a plot hole because it seems crazy in the context of the show. This person that works at a museum and the gift shop has the knowledge of a fully fledged Egyptologist. Like, I mean, his knowledge is crazy, Steven's knowledge. So my thought is that he knew roughly what he was looking at, where he was. He expected the Eye of Horus to be there. I believe they were also trying to get the point across. They came in through a different way, and there's different passages. Like, the place is labyrinthian and just crazy.
Well, yeah, that's what Layla said when they first got there. She said, "Oh, this is a maze," and he was like, "Well, let's go this way because yada yada yada." So, I mean, I got that point, but I'm still understanding Kitty's frustration. Okay, it's
sure, of course,
it's a maze, but come on, man. we're not gonna ever see you guys. And then when we do see you, it's just the bag, the villain of the story. You know what I mean? And he's by himself. Like, wait, what? Come on, man. Like, I get it. I get her frustration.
And I took it they were shooting the more of the canopic priests / sorcerers that were mentioned. There's more of those I think going around, or those jackal things. Somehow they can be seen there.
But doesn't he control the jackals? Why would his own men be fighting them? See, that's a what?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't think he controls the jackals.
Alexander the Great may not have been a fan of Harrow, like his spirit or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So another thing I didn't like was the way, like the gunfight sort of in the desert when Layla was trying to escape with Steven. I mean, those guys were just so stupid, like idiots. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, they should, instead of just looking at the truck from far away, they should have walked up to it and looked inside. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, that really bugged me.
That was bad writing.
Yeah.
But I won't even say bad writing. That was bad directing, because there was a blanket in there she could have hid under if they did get out. You know what I mean? Like, it's set up for them to do all of that, and they just are like, no, we're gonna look around with the flashlight.
That's definite convenience. But what you have to do too is now look at like the Indiana Jones movies and how much fun would they have been if everyone did everything genius like. I mean, there's got to be certain, as a writer, when I look at something like that, there's going to be certain conveniences you take advantage of as a writer.
A Marvel production. You can't take them kind of risks, man.
Indiana Jones. You
got people like Alien 5
some of the biggest action movies of all time.
You got people like Kitty on the panel, bro. That's not going.
The Mummy. Like, I mean, any action movie you could think of has like crooks or villains doing goofy, dumb things.
Jason.
Yes, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Who doesn't?
Man, plot convenience. But the episode was still good. All right, I got a question for y'all, because this is kind of strange. Now, since we're talking Mark and Steven and how they were going back and forth, and everybody's liking that, right? But they both seem important for this particular story, is what I'm trying to say. They both seem really important for this particular story. Because it's dealing with ancient gods and, trying to resurrect, this evil one or whatnot. And, that's the plot of it, right? But how does Steven cope in a scenario not dealing with Egyptian gods? Does he just become useless? And I'm going to start with you, Hoarder Gamer.
That is an excellent question. In the comic book, there are other personalities. It's not just Steven. It's not just Mark. So there's that. And in the comic book, the big bad that he's usually fighting, vampires, creatures of the night. So I'm hoping that he shows up in Blade. Right now, it looks like we're not getting a second season of MoonKnight, that it's a limited series. So my hope is that he pops up in Blade, because it would make sense for the character. That would be really limiting if all he knew was stuff about Egypt. He's also, in the comic book, really clever, and it comes off like kind of a noir detective thing. And currently in the Jed McKay run, he has like, I think he calls it the Midnight Mission. I know that's the name of the story, where he's almost got like a small little detective agency that runs at night. And for the most part, he's going against the supernatural and vampires in that run, and a new, like almost fist of, I forget if it's another fist of Khonshu or if it's a fist of another god. I apologize. But,
real quick, Hoarder, since you're the comic guru, there was a scene, we missed episode 3. I went out of town, guys. I apologize for missing episode 3, but we did not review episode 3. But I'm now, what you just said makes me really upset that we didn't review episode 3.
It was a good episode.
Yes.
So far.
So in episode 3, there was a scene where Mark blacks out and he wakes up and he's in the middle of just got finished stabbing somebody. And he's like, yo, Steven, what the hell did you just do? And Steven is just like, bro, that wasn't me. And Mark says, well, if it wasn't you and it wasn't me, who was it? But then he gets like punched or something right afterwards. So you don't really get to delve into that.
Yes.
I'm looking in the comments. Our resident show producer, actually, Space Ghost, says Jake Lockley has been hinted at. Is that the Jake Lockley hint? That right there. And who the hell is Jake Lockley?
I think it could be. Now, I apologize because I got into MoonKnight later. So I got into the Jed MacKay run. And for me, a lot of it that I've read so far has been involving Mark and Steven. Not so much that character, but I do know there's multiple personalities besides the two we've seen.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I would say that is.
And
Okay.
we also shouldn't leave out that this is the MCU. They might actually come up with a third persona that's entirely unique to the MCU. So there's lots of possibilities there, but there seems to be definitely a third one, maybe even more.
Oh, he's the cabbie. Oh,
this makes sense as to why everybody was laid out dead and bloody instead of knocked out. As you know, Mark will kill you, but mostly he'll just beat you to a pulp, right? He was literally destroying everything in that episode. Wow,
that would make sense.
Also, another hint that might be okay. Remember when Steven he kissed Layla, right? And then Layla walks away and he punches himself.
I laughed so hard. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
What if that wasn't Mark? Because Mark talked to him about that afterwards, and he didn't seem to like he punched him. He was like more asking him, like, so dang, that's how you gonna do me, bro? You really kissed her like that? Like he didn't seem like he was the one.
Really upset, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if that was the cabbie persona as well, the Jake Lockley persona. Wow, that's.
I took it that was Mark, just like you jerk, quick punch. That's how
That's what I did too. But when the way he questioned him didn't sound like he just punched him. You know, it sounded like he was more like, dang, bro, you really hurt my feelings just now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my wife, bro. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I just punched you in the face because you kissed my wife. It was like, dang.
There was no anger. It was just like
right. It was yeah, exactly. It didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that anger, but we kind of saw the outcome of it because he then fell down after Layla without doing the proper entrance, and I'm pretty sure they had a bit of a fight up there, Mark and him, you know. But the thing that's even more implied there is that the personas can actually take control of the body in a moment of strong emotions, it seems.
Yeah, without asking,
even without being the dominant persona at that time.
Yo, that is, man, I gotta read MoonKnight now. Like, seriously,
it's awesome. The Lemire run I've heard is brilliant. That's the one I'm gonna do after. Well, MacKay is still going. I believe issue 10 just came out recently. But like the Midnight Mission, it's 5 issues. Highly recommend it. There's a trade by Jed MacKay of the first 5 issues, and then Lemire did a run. I believe Bendis did a run. I've heard all of those are really good.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's take a quick break real quick, and then we'll get into the end of this show, because the end of this show was something that
it was bonkers.
Let's just talk to Spring real quick, because I'm lost right now, y'all.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the
Hey guys, it's Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. So why don't you look your best by rocking your very own Fire Trash t-shirt? Where to get it, you might ask? Go to financialfelons.com and use code DOOM for 15% off. Support your favorite team and look fly doing it. Take a picture in your shirt and send it to us at doomsquad_DSG on Twitter, and we will be sure to shout you out. I'll be looking forward to seeing your swag. Don't forget, use code DOOM at checkout for your 15% off. See you soon, and let the good times roll.
Fire or trash, the only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or
trash, fire.
We're on, boss. Just saying.
I'm sorry. I that's my song, yo. Y'all don't understand. All right. All right, back to the show. Kitty, come sit up here with me real quick. Come sit up here with me real quick, because I don't know. Come talk to me, boy, real quick. Where are they? After Mark is shot, he wakes up in what seems to be a mental hospital, and he's talking to people he knows from the real world or the psycho. I don't know what the hell is going on. Kitty, help me, please.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Hoarder has some of the same thoughts on this than I do. But it's basically like a form of the afterlife that we're seeing there. It's basically like the stage before, and that gets
Purgatory?
evident right with the end, the last scene, when those doors open. Not sure if we should talk about that right now, but
Okay, all right.
but that kind of gives it all away. But it's basically a form, maybe a state of his mind where everything comes together. That's why they draw all these images, the other persons there from what he has seen. I mean, we see the picture of what's supposed to be Germany, where it all started in the first episode. That's the picture on the wall. We see the obvious bad guy there. We see a couple other people though, and not sure where they are all from. Can't really remember all of them. But there's also the three caskets, or
that's what I wanted to talk about so bad.
Where Steven came out.
The guy.
Second for Mark, and the third one that we didn't
Probably
get to see
Jake.
open.
Is that the Lockley? Is that the Lockley in there?
Probably.
Probably.
I would think so, yes.
Wow. See, now this episode is so much better. Like, just talking to y'all and like Kitty. Not Kitty. I'm sorry. Alien Fire. Where the hell are they? And what the hell is going on?
I agree with Kitty. I think he's
Okay.
like Mark is in a state of limbo probably between life and official death, because
Okay.
I don't think he would be dead if we were seeing this. And what I thought was very interesting is that he seemed to have shared memories with Steven, which I didn't think they actually had, because he saw things.
Well, maybe it's because they're in one mind at this point. They're not.
Yeah, I guess. But and also like all the there were a lot of like little Easter eggs, and that was very interesting. One of them being the clock on the wall. One of the hands had it was in the form of Khonshu's staff.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I think,
that.
yeah,
Look
like
at
there was a
you.
little moon at the end of the hand, like a little crescent, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And all those little objects in Harrow's office, so also that were all linked to something having to do with the story. That was very interesting. What else? Oh, yeah, and some of the patients drawing, like those drawings, like related to the moon and gods and goddesses. I don't know what they were representing exactly, but that was. I'd like to know more about that. I'd like to know the significant meaning of that. And what else? Yeah, the sarcophagi. That was. And Miss Hippo, hi. That was like probably my favorite scene in the entire episode, where Steven and Mark are like, wah! That was just beautiful. And actually, this is a real goddess. Like I researched it.
Wow.
And her name is Tawaret. And
Okay.
she's the goddess of childbirth and fertility. So I don't know how she's going to relate to the plot, but
there's more to Tower than
yes,
probably yes. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Hoarder gamer. Okay, come sit up here. Come sit up here with me. Bro. Come talk to me, dog. Come talk to me, bro. What the hell is going on?
So yeah, that was a Taweret, the goddess of rebirth, but also the god of waters, like
Yes.
clean waters. And
That's my
so
next question.
that, yeah.
Stop
so
talking. Stop talking. Just stop talking, bro. Just stop. Just stop. Okay, I gotta breathe, y'all. Y'all are giving me too much life right now. Okay, hold it. Just stop where you at. Don't even worry about that question for right now, good sir. My next question was going to be: is that water enchanted or have magical features? It's in the.
What?
Hold on, Kitty. Hold on, Kitty. Stop shaking your dang on head, Kitty. Stop it. Damn it. Listen to me. Because what Hoarder just said sounds, you might want to hear the question. Okay. The reason why I'm asking is the water enchanted. You just said this way. Yeah. You just said that she's the goddess of water, right? So Mark's in there. He even though Khonshu and him aren't really together right now, he still Khonshu's avatar. That means he still got some of Khonshu in him, even though Khonshu is being confined, right? He bled out into that water. That water went into his body. Hoarder, not you, Kitty, because you keep shaking your dang on head. But Hoarder, is that a way to the spirit realm / pocket dimension / God house where everybody at?
So my thought is that the water could be enchanted, but not specifically in that way. So I'm going to the TV series Lost, and water had certain areas of water, certain pools that were on the island had almost a rebirth, kind of renewal property. Now this is where it gets really interesting with that island. There was a Taweret statue there. So there was a statue of the hippo god Taweret on the island in Lost. That's a huge, spoiler you don't find out till way in later in the series. But one of the big issues on the island is women could not give birth after the statue was destroyed.
We're not talking about Lost, though. So
anyway, I was trying to get to the idea of magical waters and Egyptian thoughts. So that yes, the water could be special because it's in there.
All right. And that could be the link to why she's in the thing anyway, right?
Because I would definitely say it is possible.
Damn you, get your ass up here. Get up. You know what? I'm sorry, Hoarder, bro. Go ahead, Kitty. Talk. You know what? Hold on. Go ahead, Kitty. Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Well, first of all, everything that has been said was basically correct. But there are some additions to it. Taweret is not only the mistress of pure water, she's also the mistress of Horizon, which is basically this kind of afterlife form where they're at right now. She's also called the Lady of Heaven, and she is kind of famous for the rejuvenation of the dead and the cleansing and purification of the dead, so they can move on to the next realm. And that's where the water comes into play. I don't necessarily think the water is enchanted itself. It's just used as a tool that she can manifest her powers through the water and basically purify Stephen and Mark and whoever else is in there. Because we saw in the first episode when he was judged by Mead that there was chaos, and what we also saw what happens to people that Mead deems bad. And once he's purified, he's not bad anymore. So basically, he would be immune to any judgment of Mead afterwards. That's my theory for the end. But and that's where that third persona comes in. The question is, how long will he be able to stay pure if they let out the third persona?
Okay,
that's where we'll get tricky
woman.
again.
Get out of my seat, woman. Let me get my queen back up here, man. All right. I'm sorry. Actually, Hoarder, you can go ahead and talk now, bro. She just really blew my mind, but I apologize. I think the question was, what the hell? Where the hell are they? Well, she kind of really just told us where they were, but I would like to still hear your thoughts on that, boss. thoughts.
Sure. Yeah, I do think that they're in like a limbo afterlife type place. But there's two theories I had though. Are these three actually. There's three different things going on here. Are those all the other avatars that Khonshu has had over time? Are those the exiled gods that we saw, all the statues lined up? Is that why they're drawing Egyptian things? They're like what we would like physical manifestations of what we would think of as gods, and that's why they look like that, but they're doing that? Or if that old woman is there from Germany, are these the people judged by Amit? Is this where they go? Not like hell, but this place.
Like a purgatory of sorts.
Yes. Because I mean, I initially thought it'd be some terrible like underworld, like hell or something like that, you know, a hellish type thing. But maybe that's where you go if you're judged by Amit.
Weird.
And what are your other theories? Sorry.
Those were the three.
Okay.
Either the avatars of Khonshu, the judged by Amit, or the gods that we saw statues of in that one room. The exiled gods.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go with the exile gods part, because I think we would have saw other gods actually, because we just saw maybe we only saw actually one avatar, which was Steve, or two avatars, which is Steven and Mark.
But we don't know
everybody else we saw. Layla was even there, and she's never been judged. You know what I mean? I think that was just people in his own brain that he saw and had interactions with, dealing with this specific subject. So when he went there, it would just seem like he was going crazy, or he went crazy or whatnot. You know what I mean? I think that was just people that he saw the old lady get killed by Harold, right? He deals with Layla on a daily basis. You know, everybody else that we saw was, you know, we didn't see anybody else actually besides the purple hippo person. So it was just the people that were involved in that specific instances, you know what I mean? Or those specific instances, I should say. All right. Speaking of Layla, though, Layla, the Moon Knight candidate, is she literally the best character in this show right now? Now I'll start with you, ma'am. Alien Fire.
Yeah, she's really cool, and I saw a lot of parallels with Lara Croft, which kind of made me happy. You know, both their fathers were archaeologists that were basically searching for their own holy grail, and died before they could, I guess. And I mean, that entire scene in the sort of like cave with the cliff, and when she was fighting the undead was, and she was hopping from one ledge to another. I was like, oh my god, this is so Tomb Raider.
It was fun.
Yeah, the way she fights.
It was fun.
She's really cool. She's really cool. I like her.
Kitty, is Layla the best character in the show to you?
No, that will remain Steven. I'm sorry, but he's definitely the best character for me. His journey basically from this, well, shy introvert person who just basically wants to get by somehow. He's developing himself like in so many different ways. Like he's going out on this journey now. He wants to be the dominant persona. He stands up for himself and all that. So he's definitely my favorite.
I hear that. Mr. Horta Gamer, Layla, the Moon Knight candidate. Best thing in the show to you?
No, I would still have to say Steven, but you got to understand, Oscar Isaac is a great actor, and this is one of the best performances I've seen and one of the most challenging. Doing multiple roles like that with different accents, different dialects, and completely different personas back and forth like that is absolutely insane, and we're probably about to see a third one with Jake. What I do have to say, though, is I loved Layla's harrowing conversation.
Yes.
Layla is fire, man. I'm sorry. Like Layla is killing it. I'm not talking about like physically fire. I mean, her character is just is she a comic book character for one?
Yeah, Layla is, yes.
She's in the comics. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. She is a beast in this show. Like, I mean, she can fight. She can, you know, think. She's very, smart on her feet. You know what I mean? She's really witty, I should say. Um, she's, charismatic, heroic, all of that rolled into one character, and she's not even the lead of the show. No powers or anything. You know what I mean? They did a good job with her, and the casting is just on point. I like Layla a lot. Real quick, let's get one more promo in. Let's talk about what's today, Thursday. So tomorrow starts the DSG weekends with the blog party. Let's talk to Queen real quick.
Family over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the Dsg Super Weekends. Every weekend, come rock with the best. Fridays is the DSG Block Party, where you play with your favorite DSG members as you take on the toughest endgame content Marvel Avengers has to offer. Saturday, join Sadat the Gamer as he gives you what's what in Super News. And later that day, join Doomkiller HD and Slipshock as they give you the weekly wrap-up. Sunday, join us for Excelsior, now a podcast where you don't ever want to miss Fire or Trash, hosted by Doom and Bloody. An action-packed weekend every weekend, so squad up and come along for the ride. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once, I didn't want you. DSG is the game.
Hey, hi, yeah, how y'all doing? Overall thoughts on season 1, episodes 1 through 4 of Moon Knight. Let me get some thoughts from you, Miss Alien Fire.
It was all right. I wouldn't say it was fire, but it was a good episode. I'm still hoping that we would see more of Moon Knight himself. That's one thing I'm kind of disappointed about the show so far. I understand it's that they're trying to introduce a character that, it's a brand new show and all that, but I still would have liked to see more of Mark as Moon Knight. So
yes,
but,
okay. Overall thoughts on the show so far, episodes 1 through 4, Miss Cute Little Chaos Kitty.
Easily my favorite Disney Plus show from all the Marvel series. It's way up there. Never thought I'd say that because WandaVision was always my favorite so far. But yeah, it's just fire to me.
Okay. Hoarder Gamer, I know you have not reviewed the shows with us, but thank you for stopping in today and lighting us up with all of these cool theories and insight.
Well, thank you.
Episodes 1 through 4. Overall thoughts. What do you think about them, bro?
I honestly love the show. Like I said, it's one of Oscar Isaac's best performances. It's just awesome. I fully expect him to be nominated for an Emmy. I kid you not. What he's doing here is really, really good. And now this will be controversial. I think this is a strong MCU villain because he comes at you as a friend. He comes at you understanding. He comes at you trying to explain things. I'm going to make your life better type of person, but then doing terrible things. And he's soft-spoken. He's not constantly screaming or being like, I'm going to destroy you. He's really a good villain, which is wild because he's not in the comic. He's an amalgam of like 2 or 3 characters in the comic. Harrow is not this character. So it's really different.
Let's talk about Harrow real quick. I don't really like Harrow, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, not supposed to like him. He's definitely.
I'm just saying, as a character, he's not really a bad guy when you think about it. In his head, at least, he's literally trying to save the world. You know what I mean?
That's what
He's
makes him a great
misguided.
villain.
You know what I mean? He's like a baby Thanos. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying. We did this already, though. You know what I mean? We had the blip already. He trying to literally blip half of Earth. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like we already went through this. Like, I'm not a fan, bro.
But IB, he's a much different character though. This is an amalgam of like 3 characters.
You know what?
I was reading about that.
Let's just do this like this, because we are going to I have to agree to disagree. So chat and panel. Harold, good villain, bad villain, fire or trash? Harold, fire or trash? And I'm gonna start with you, Alien. Fire.
Trash.
Miss Q, Little Chaos Kitty.
Fire.
And Hoarder Gamer.
He knows what I'm gonna say. Fire.
And I'm gonna say trash. So we even. Now we gotta go to the now we gotta go to the chat. We gotta go to the chat. Chat, hook me up, man. Let's roll with your people, please. Meh is not an answer, Nava. We don't do meh. We do fire or trash, good sir. Fire or trash.
He's got depth to him. That's all I can say, and it's a good performance.
Okay. Mr. The Wolf says fire. So we down one alien. We good. Baby Thanos is fire. Oh Lord, we losing. We losing. Nava got my back. Nava says trash.
Don't forget that he knows about his own sins and that he would not withstand its judgment, and that's why he puts the glass in his shoes and constantly walks on glass.
Yes,
to suffer and atone for his own sins.
No, I've seen this too many times. It's just.
I hear y'all. I mean, it's overwhelming. They think he's fire. I'm sorry. I don't agree. I apologize.
No need to apologize.
I'm so sorry. I do need to apologize because that's
There's
trash. It's really trash.
Nothing's very interesting about him. At least the way we see him now. Like
at all. He's just like he's so running the mill to me. And I know y'all was like, oh, he's so interesting. And I'm like, no, he's really not. He's like baby Thanos. He's like, Norman Osborn from the, Dark Avengers run. He's literally all of these characters that we've seen so many times.
But he's far more subtle.
Even outside of comics.
It really makes him interesting to me. He's subtle. He's not, you're talking about people like, I'm going to kill Spider-Man.
It's not subtleness. If you believe in this, it's confidence. He's confident in what he's doing. It's not subtle. He's not being like, he's just like, we're going to have to do this for the greater good. It's not a bad thing that I'm doing. That's not being subtle. That's just being overconfident and cocky to me, which is whatever you dig. I don't like him though. I think he's a trash character. I don't know. They could have did better. To be honest with you, I would rather a screaming at you, this is why I'm doing it person for MoonKnight, bro. Because this dude right here is just so trash.
They're trying to show the audience what happens when Khonshu breaks somebody. That's one of the big things too. You're seeing somebody that was an avatar at one point of Khonshu and what he became and what it did to his psyche and everything like that.
It seems like to me that Khonshu wasn't actually rocking with him no more. He didn't want him to deal with him no more, and somehow he ran across. I don't know how. Hopefully they show us a little bit of backstory on how he ran across Ahmed or whatever her name is, but. It seems like he's just bitter that Khonshu didn't want him anymore, and he found somebody else who was willing to give him power, and that's what his motivation is. Khonshu, why you got to go talk trash to him if you're winning? I owe my victory to you, boy. Get you.
If a god came to you, gave you these insane powers and abilities that you could lean on and do these amazing things, and it was like, well, I'm gone, I'm out of here, you would feel so rejected and so upset that it would scar your psyche.
Trash.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from.
That you not, bro. It's just everything you saying. I'm just like,
nope.
I know when I get to Gregorian chant that it's over.
Bro, I'm sorry.
And he's not even good at manipulating people either. That's the problem. Like
He's really good at his cult.
I talk in a monotone.
yeah, exactly. Like you're
You
run of
should
the
just
mill cult
be
leader.
good. And if you're not, even if you're a baby, I'm going to.
Really, dude? No, get out of here.
He's acting like Hobbit would.
I agree with you, Doom, 100%.
Bro, you're not even good at this, bro. Like, what's the dude from Wonder Woman? He should have been him, you know what I mean?
And my problem with Harrow is that he doesn't scare me. Like, he should scare me, but he doesn't at all.
He has an intensity to him.
Like Thanos scared me. Ultron scared me.
Boxley said it best right there. I think Harrow is mad that Khonshu threw him away and got a new avatar.
Exactly. Now
I can't hear him. I can't hear him. He mad because he can't hear him. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, go jump off. Let me stop. Man,
he's acting like a spoiled brat.
Bruh. But you know what? I got you. This he got a point there. He did manipulate the gods.
Okay.
He did do that. But how? Like,
yeah.
The guys to me in that situation were so stupid because they're gonna just be like, "Oh, he's this dude literally said, "Oh, I'm just digging around in the desert. I'm not looking for anything," and they were just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and why did they?
You're not gonna send nobody out there to go see what he's looking for. You're not gonna pat him down like in a police station or nothing.
The reason he could manipulate so easily if he's the tongue or voice of Amit.
But he's not. He's not though, because that was still Alexander the Great. We just
but that was, but he's dead. Now that he's dead, doesn't that mean that partially, at least, that
that's why we need backstory, bro. That's why we need backstory. We don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like, bro, you asking me? I can't tell you. I don't know. Order.
I would say the gods didn't.
Kitty might know. Shit.
I don't know. The gods actually needed a lot of manipulation. They just want to be left alone, basically. And the easiest way to get their peace back was to just lock Khonshu away.
And I don't think that Harrow manipulated the gods. He just convinced them basically that Stephen and that Mark was not crazy, but that there was something wrong with him mentally. And to them, it was enough. Like they said, it basically was like, why would you believe this guy? Like, he's not well in his head. So it wasn't even a question of manipulating the gods. It was just, he made that argument, and that's what, won them over, I think. So he's not, there's nothing,
Have you not met Agatha Harkness, bro? I mean,
that's not saying I don't like Agatha. I love Agatha.
Wow. Okay.
Have you not seen The Kingpin?
I love Agatha.
Seriously, the Kingpin scares me.
Like, have you not seen John Walker, bro? Like,
oh my God, yeah. Oh, Harrow.
This man just said that this is the. I'm Harrow. I'm going to chill the babies.
I'm loving this so much.
Ulfer, you did it.
Yep.
You did it.
Bravo, Wolf. Bravo.
Nothing we could say caused that to happen.
Nope.
It was Ulfer.
Even saying Harrow was fired did not cause that reaction.
Oh, man.
I don't even know what to do with myself right now, yo. Overall thoughts for episode 1 through 4 for me. I've liked this show a lot. This is probably one of my favorite shows as far as Disney Plus is concerned. It's in the top 3 for sure. But this villain is very
Forgettable.
lackluster for me. I don't need Gandhi as a villain. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm straight. But for those who like him, I'm more power to you. Erlif the Wolf, Ulfer the Wolf, bro. If that's the best villain for you, I'm not even mad at you, dog. To me, Agatha Harkness is a much more convincing villain than him. She was like super manipulative, and it was fire. Like you didn't even see it coming. You knew it was coming, but when they dropped that,
Yes,
boy, what?
That was excellent. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
It was. I was doing the Nate. It was Agatha all along.
Oh, and the team that wrote the music for Frozen wrote those songs for that show. That's why I mean it was so
I'm
good.
Sorry, man. Okay. I'm sorry, yo. That statement just blew my brain real quick. I'm like, dude, this man John Walker literally got blood on Captain America's shield. I'm like, I can walk on glass.
Hallelujah.
Here, dude. I can't. I can't. Bro. I can't, bro. I'm like, seriously? To each their own. Like, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna invite you on the show one of these days, Mr. Wolf, because we're gonna have to discuss your taste in villain. We're gonna have to, dude. Cass, I gotta ask y'all. You know what? Let's just do this like this. Hot seat question of the day.
What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring, and you know what time it is. It's hot seat time. Sponsored by Kindred Nations Hot Sauce. So prepare for the heat while rocking with the best. DSG and Kindred Nations. Use code DOOM for discounts. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once, yeah, I don't want you. DSG is the game.
Dang it. Sorry. I get hyped when I hear the music. I'm sorry. I'll be. Anyways, not fire or trash. Agatha or Harold? And we gonna ask the chat too, because Mr. Wolf is really killing me out there. This man said she was mid. Okay. Agatha or Harold? Alien Fire.
Agatha by far.
Cute little chaos kitty.
Agatha.
If you say Harold, boy, man, anyway, Harder Gamer.
Let me preface this. I love Harrow. I think he's a great villain, but definitely Agatha. And I would go so far as to say maybe Kang. Wait do you see what Kang is gonna do.
Well, yeah.
They chose that actor for a reason. You're gonna see in the
Have
comic
y'all
book.
seen this man behind the scenes lately? He looks like Thor. He's like so huge right now.
Yes.
Like it's scary. The dude is
Yeah.
like he's about to be him. He's about.
Yeah,
to be
he
him.
is. He's an awesome actor. He was on Lovecraft Country, which was on HBO. Only got 1 season, which was criminal. It is a insane, freaky show. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna see multiple versions of him, like he talked about, and some are gonna be damn terrifying. So Kang is gonna be awesome. But yes, as much as I like Harrow, I like Agatha more, who's getting her own series apparently.
Yeah.
And
Let's see if Harold gets a series.
Let's see. I doubt he will. Okay.
Dude, Mr. Wolf, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I love Kang to get his own
Harold is
series.
cool, yo. He's cool. I don't like him, but he's cool, you dig? He's still trash to me, but he might be fire to you, and that's all that really counts. Guys, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here? Because it's about that time. Miss Fire?
Nope. That's I just want to say I'm enjoying MoonKnight, but it's lacking a Marvel flavor that I don't know why. I can't exactly pinpoint it, but that's the only thing because it's all stuff I've seen before in movies or other shows, and I'm like, you should be able to give me something a little more original, and I haven't seen that. So, but it's good. It's good, but yeah.
Kitty, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
I think I love it for actually being a bit different and setting itself apart from what we've seen so far in the MCU. Especially with the introduction of the undead. Going back to the vampires that Horror mentioned earlier. I mean, we know undead are a part of this now. And I'm very curious to see where it goes.
Horror.
First off, I want to start with thank you very much for letting me be here. This was awesome. I would love to do this again. I love just about all the MCU shows that have been on. Even What If, I thought was pretty awesome. So this is really cool. And thank you very much.
Oh, okay, cool. You didn't make me kick you off the panel. I appreciate it. Bro.
No, why would I do that?
He said, "Why would I do that?" Before I get up out of here, I would just like to say, this show has been really, really dang on fire. With even the lackluster villain for me, I mean the supporting cast and the main cast. I mean, just Oscar Isaac's by himself.
He's so talented. He's so talented. It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Really believe that there's a Mark in the Steven, inside of him, and that's hard to pull off. Like that's really hard to pull off. But it's just been dope. Cameos. Sorry, last thing before, just real quick. Any cameo for the final episode from a outside, because this show has not really been Marvel connected at all. Like I don't really see any mentions of Avengers or Spider-Man or the magic of Doctor Strange or anything like that. So I still think there's going to be a cameo at the end of the show. Who do you think that cameo will be, Miss Fire?
That's a very good question. I have no idea, honestly. I didn't think that far. So
no worries. Kitty?
I have a lot of theories, but after today and my brain kind of going crazy on it, Blade.
Okay. Hoarder?
Yeah, I'm hoping for Mahershala Ali. That would be absolutely amazing. But I also agree with chat. There have been one or two people that have said Gore the God Butcher. And chat even went so far as to say Gore showing up in that room with the statues, smashing them.
I read that earlier. I actually wanted to comment on it, and we just got sidetracked because the dude is trash. But anyway, yes. So with that said, guys, Alien.
Laissez les bons temps rouler.
Kitty.
Lass die guten Zeiten ruhen.
Which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
Do you like Marvel gear? Check the link in the description and use code DOOM for awesome discounts. From 20 to 60% off, use code DOOM for the coolest Marvel apparel from hoodies to sweats.
See us going